Okay, let's get started. Right here we have Goku, the main character of the Dragon Ball Z manga and anime series. And right here we have Sonic, main character of the Sonic the Hedgehog game franchise. The first thing I will be talking about is a comparison between Super Saiyan and Super Sonic. So here we have Goku once again, and this is Goku when he becomes a Super Saiyan. This is Sonic again, and this is him in his supersonic form. Look how similar Super Saiyan and Super Sonic look in comparison. A big mistake is that a lot of the Sonic fans believe that Sonic the Hedgehog came out before DBZ, which is not the case at all. The first episode of Dragon Ball Z was aired in Japan on April 26, 1989. And the first Sonic the Hedgehog game was released on June 23, 1991. And for anyone who is confused about when the first episode when Goku became a Super Saiyan aired, it aired on June 19th, 1991. In Japan, the episode is known as Transform at Last, Legendary Super Saiyan Son Goku, or known as Transformed at Last in the English dub. So if you analyze these dates, you'll find out that the Dragon Ball Z anime came out before the Sonic the Hedgehog game, and so did the episode where Goku turned Super Saiyan. The next thing I will be talking about is the various plot devices that the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise has taken from DBZ. I'd probably have to say that the most important is the Dragon Balls versus the Chaos Emeralds. See right here we are the 7 Dragon Balls, which in Dragon Ball Z they are a very, very important plot device to the show. Obviously, since you've heard the name Dragon Ball Z, so you know where that comes from. And here are the Chaos Emeralds, a very important plot device to Sonic. This is what I mean by plot devices being taken. 7 magic Dragon Balls and 7 Chaos Emeralds. Put 2 and 2 together. A big example of Sonic ripping off of DBZ would be Silver the Hedgehog, who is very similar to Trunks. They both come from the future, which was a very dark future, like the world is destroyed. They both go back in time so they can change everything. And on top of that, Silver's voice actor and Trunks' voice actor sound very, very similar. Not to mention the fact that Silver had one companion, Blaze the Cat, just like Trunks had one companion, Future Gohan. Future Gohan was killed by the androids in the show. And Blaze also died in the Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 game. Another example of a ripped off character, this time not from Dragon Ball Z, this time from Dragon Ball GT, is Chaos, main antagonist of Sonic Adventure, originally for the Dreamcast and later released for the GameCube. In this case, Chaos rips off of the character Omega Shenron from Dragon Ball GT, who is the final main antagonist of the series. The reason why Chaos rips off of Omega Shenron is that when he absorbs all 7 Chaos Emeralds, he goes into his final, most powerful form. Omega Shenron does the same thing when he absorbs all the Dragon Balls. And yes, the Omega Shenron idea came before the Chaos idea. Reason being that was because Sonic Adventure came out on December 23rd, 1998. As for Dragon Ball GT, it started on February 7th, 1996 and ended on November 19th, 1997. One last character I'd like to talk about is Knuckles the Echidna, who rips off of Piccolo, because Knuckles was once Sonic's biggest rival and then became one of his best friends. Like Piccolo was once Goku's greatest rival and then they became like best friends. And this concludes how Sonic the Hedgehog rips off of Dragon Ball Z. I might make another vid like this, I just need a good category. So, guess that's it. Guess I think I've proven my point enough.